And we're on.
It's the Sini-Gang with l-boogy.
And Sterno Supernova.
What is going on there, Sterno?
Not so much, Bogey. How you doing?
Doing all right. What's on the agenda for today?
I don't know. How's it been going with all this final? You always said March Madness is your time. How you doing?
Terrible.
Terrible. So, pretty much, what's Is there any kind of? Oh no, you told me your number one pick is gone, right?
Yep.
So, do you just not care for the rest of it, or?
I do, but it's,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can go into a whole sports analogy and sports analysis.
Yeah. And that's not really going to do much for me, but sure.
Especially when everyone's going to listen to this 3 weeks after the final's over.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's true. So, you know.
So, yeah, I'm not doing that well. But hey,
Mm-hmm.
I put $20 into I bet $20 and I bet like I'm going to lose it. And I did. I bet I like
That's how you have to bet. If you had thinking that you're going to win every time.
Is that how you bet?
No, I used to. I used to, and I'm not gonna lie. I used to, and actually, there have been times when I kind of made it come true, but it's hard. Like certain games, when it's skill, that's different. But even games like poker, there's still chance involved. It's also a chance that you can meet up with somebody who's way better than you. So whatever.
Poker's all skill.
It's not some cards, man.
So you're saying if you went up against a Phil Ivey,
that's the chance I'm going to totally be demolished.
You think you're going to win?
No. I'm thinking I'm going to get that's like a
because he's got the skill and you don't, right?
That's true.
So if you have that much skill, you should be good.
Would you even go up against someone like Phil Ivey?
Hell yeah.
You think so?
Because I got the skill. I think so.
You think so?
Yes, I've studied the man like algebra. I know him well.
Oh.
And he knows nothing about me, and that's where I get the upper hand.
Oh, they're kind of like back in the day when there'd like be people that win the big tournaments and no one knows who they are because they're kind of like an unknown.
Sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing.
Okay.
You tell me what I'm doing, and then I'll tell you what I did.
All right. Yeah, I haven't really played against you when you're really trying. I mean, I know I played against you in friendly games, and I kind of know when you're just like whatever, So I don't know.
Because I don't like to play poker for money with friends. I like to play poker with friends for
fun.
For fun, yeah.
Right.
And I don't like. Yeah, like I said, when I'm playing for real, I play cutthroat. I'm not gonna be your friend, basically, and it's not really fun. And plus, we don't play for a lot of money. We play for
$20 buy-in, whatever.
Yeah,
like that.
which
is nothing. Yeah, I mean, there are people that pay whatever, $20. They laugh at that. So.
Believe me, if I played for real, you guys would hate me. You guys would really hate me, and I would rather sacrifice the money,
$20
instead of the friendship.
Okay. So that being said, do you ever plan on going to like one of those, Vegas or Atlantic City, or even when they start getting casinos near? Well, there's already one in DC, but if they get one like in our area, do you think you're gonna be one of those people that's constantly going, or do you have any interest in doing that? The casino?
No, not really.
Okay.
I'm not. I mean, I'd play when we go, but I'm not like someone who has to gamble all the time.
Okay.
No. I'm not a I don't know. I don't want to sound like a compulsive gambler, but no, I'm not a compulsive gambler.
Okay.
I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, just because people like to gamble doesn't necessarily mean they're compulsive gamblers, but there's a line that they can cross, and yeah, it just depends on the person. So
for me, if I'm at a casino, I win $50. I'll cash out and I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've won $150 one time and I was happy. And to some people, that's some change. But to me, if I go in with more than I come out, if I come out with more than I came in, I'm a winner.
Right.
And if that's like $5, I win.
Yeah, it's true. That's cool. So, anyways. Oh man.
I mean, are you going to be playing a lot? Are you going to gamble a lot?
Probably not. Just because.
I mean, I've seen you gamble.
Yeah, I know. When I do gamble, I gamble kind of,
compulsively.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to go too much. If I don't set foot in there, I just go once in a while when I feel like I, want to. But I'm not gonna want to go all the time. Even when there's one nearby, I hope I don't go too much. So I won't. I don't intend to go too much.
It's all about self-control, yo.
Yo, that's true.
You can say that's true, but you're being defensive there.
No, I just I get the insinuation, so I'm just gonna leave it there. That's all I'm saying.
I don't even play the lottery.
I know,
because the lottery is like the worst gamble of all the gambling games.
Right, I know. We've had this discussion before about the odds of winning, how astronomically against you they are, and how it's basically a tax on the poor by just by appealing to their sense of I don't want to say desperation, but some people don't realize how astronomically the odds are against them, that kind of thing.
So why do you play then?
Because I like to do it. I like the idea.
You like to lose your money.
I like the idea that there's a
I'll
chance.
Give you an ideal. You give me $20, I will give you an ideal.
That's the accusatory thing I want. That's why I'm like,
yeah, and I want you to defend your side.
I just did. I mean, I like the idea that there's not a 0 chance I might win. I like the idea that there's a one out of a
billion. There's not even a 1% chance.
I didn't say that. I wasn't done talking. I said 1 in like a billion. And that's like whatever. That's fine. I like the idea that there's a chance. It's like a, I don't know. I wouldn't say hope. It's just like it's just there was not 0. And that's fine with me. I don't like bet my salary on it. I just maybe $15 and whatever, and then and you do up $15, you can whatever. So I like the idea that there's a just a possibility. Give me a chance of, hey, maybe what would happen if whatever.
Okay, so
here it comes. You got that look.
What do you think I'm gonna say?
You got that look in your face, like you're gonna, that's kind of whatever.
No, I'm just gonna say, why don't we take that $15 and we go to casino and play a game where you have like a almost 50-50 chance of winning, like a roulette. Yeah, like a roulette.
Yeah, yeah.
Why don't you do that? You take the $15 that you play every week or whatever. I don't know how often you play.
Whenever the spirit moves me.
Yeah. So let's say you spend I don't know, $100 in 3 months.
Okay.
So we go to a casino every 3 months and we spend that $100. Do you think you would get a better chance of winning at a casino or
I know the chances are better, but it's like the prize is different too.
But there's a chance that you could win billions of dollars with that $100 at a casino.
That's a little more. That'd be like you'd have to compound it. This is like a one-shot deal. Like what if it happened? That'd be cool. It's I understand what you're saying. The odds are astronomical. I get that.
I don't know if you realize how astronomical it is, though.
Oh, like the odds of a shark falling from the sky while it's striking you with lightning, that kind of thing. I get that. It's whatever. I get it's like you got better odds of meeting someone who looks just like you falling from an airplane and hitting you on the ground.
You're giving me all the stats.
I know.
I just want to know why you do it still.
I just said it. I like the idea.
See, to me, I like the ideas. Not enough to spend $15.
Well, that's the difference between us. I totally get what you're saying, and that's grounded in fact, and I get all that. I just said I like the idea of the possibility. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? And even if I don't get the big prize, I have one little prize, and I know it's not like it balances out the amount of money I've spent on the lottery. I get that too, but it's just I enjoy it. I like the possibility, and then I'd lose, and I'm like, okay.
I win a lot of money gambling on sports. So
okay,
hey.
Okay.
I play these tournament things. I put in my $20. Yeah, I'd probably come away with thousands. rather than, to me, that's, if I'm going to gamble my money, I'm going to do it on stuff that is more than just chance, more than, hope your ball bounces out of that little machine, or your 7 balls bounce out of that machine in a perfect order, kind of thing. I'd rather say, hey, I know team A plays better than team B, so I will bet on team A,
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. And I like the idea that I could win money on the fact that I know more than the next person.
Yeah, that's cool. I get that. That's cool.
You sound so defensive, though.
No, because
that I'm wrong and you're right.
No, huh?
You have this. Okay, you're wrong.
No, we've had a discussion before. That's why it's.
And I want you to explain your side.
I just did.
Than I like the ideal of winning.
Why is that worth enough? I mean, that enough of an explanation? I mean, I'm saying
that's one thing if you had a lot of money, but it's another thing if
It's not going to break me by playing the lottery every so often.
Okay.
It's not like like I said, I don't gamble more than I don't risk my mortgage for the month, or I don't do. Yeah, I do money that I could, it'll sting, but it won't kill me. So, I mean, like in the casino, the last time I think I was down I don't know, maybe $300 or $400, maybe something like that.
See, when I'm down $100, I stop.
Yeah, but I'm saying it stung, but it didn't I didn't go out to eat as much for that month. It's not like it's it's fine. It didn't bother me. I understand what you're saying, but when I gamble, I do kind of go a little bit longer than I should. Like I just wait around for us to leave instead of be like, okay, I was up at one point $200. I could have walked away. I'm just kidding. I don't even know the number. Probably more than that. But that's fine. We were just hanging out. I was waiting around, or in the kind of way of just killing time, seeing if I can get more. Whoops. So.
That was Sterno banging his hand against the table, being angry.
Or my phone falling off the sofa.
But there's an anger. There's an anger to your voice there. There's a bit of an anger.
There's a defensiveness because you said this discussion before. I've already said this. So it's like, it's not. I don't want to say you're being dismissive, but in a way you are. So it's like.
I'm not being dismissive. I'm trying to understand.
No, because I do explain it. And so it's like,
I just don't like your answer.
Well, there you go. If I've given you the answer that I feel is the one I'm using, and you're like, I don't like it, well then, fine.
I don't like the fact that you're saying I'm paying $15 because I
like the idea
that I could be a millionaire.
Yeah, I like that idea. What? And
I like the idea that I could date Kate Upton.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a free idea.
Yeah.
All it takes is me and my dreams and my right hand, and me and Kate Upton all night, yo.
Ooh, you went there. Okay, sure.
But it was free.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, sure. So. Anything else you want to talk about besides, I don't know.
I got to think of something where you don't be so defensive, though.
I don't know. Wow. So, yeah, I got nothing. Sorry. I'm just trying to think of something, but nothing's coming out.
I mean, I'm trying to find stuff. If you could modify the rules of any sport, what would it be? What song gets stuck in your head but isn't annoying? What comes to your mind when I say Canada? Pick one. What's a good movie to blow my mind right now? Let's say you had a baby girl.
Uh-huh.
Her name is the first 3 letters of your mom's last name, the last 2 of yours. What is it? These are just stupid questions.
Yeah.
people say all the time. What's the best way to destroy the Earth? Let's go with that one. If you were going to destroy the Earth, Pinky.
Instead of taking over Earth, how would we destroy the Earth?
Yes.
Let's see.
What would you think would be the best way of doing it?
Well, define to destroy the Earth. Make it uninhabitable or destroy the planet
the question is, how do you destroy the Earth?
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, what does destroy mean?
That's not my question.
No, I'm asking. No, I think
just give me an answer.
For our discussion, I'm asking you, what do you, however
way you want it to be.
Okay.
The way I would destroy the Earth.
Okay, go ahead.
I would contaminate the water with, some kind of, I don't know, something like cyanide or something. I don't know what. I'm sure there's something out there I can put in the water.
Yeah, there's a chemical cocktail
that'll give everyone diarrhea, and then I will make sure that when you go to the doctors, all of the cures for diarrhea are laced with
laxatives.
No, I was going to think of some mind controlling agent, like I don't know.
What is the mind control? I can't think
of LSD. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I would lay out. I would try to I would have guns out everywhere near these places, and I'd have everyone kill each other, and then that's and hopefully that kills everybody.
Well, I'll give you the diarrhea one. That's creative. I've never heard that one before.
But you've heard the other stuff?
Yeah, that's the last part was what do you call it? The one with Samuel Jackson and where he got the phone thing that everybody starts shooting each other. They all
on the plane?
No, crap. They had
Captain Marvel.
No, it used to be. It was a comic book version of Secret Service, and this became. Oh shoot! I'm just blanking on the name of it.
Jackie Brown.
Pulp Fiction. What is it called? Oh man, I just totally. What is it called? I want to say Her Majesty's Secret Service, and I know that's not right. Oh crap! It's the Kingsman. Yeah, Kingsman, right? Isn't that what it's called? Where they
or if you want to read the comic, it's
the Secret Service. Like I said, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't remember the movie adaptation its name was, but yeah, I mean that was kind of like what they did. They try to make everybody kill each other. So yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna go somewhere along the lines of chemical too, but just something that would totally that would be placed in the same general cocktail at different places that would start destroying the oceans, because that would just start a chain reaction that would kind of eliminate everybody. The diarrhea thing, I gotta give you one. That was creative. I didn't think of that. Mine didn't. I couldn't think of a fun way of doing it. I mean, although the diarrhea wouldn't be.
Well,
fun.
Think of an evil way of doing it.
That was the evil way. I was like, yeah, you destroy the ocean, and then that's going to cause a chain reaction, and then and then eventually, if that's not working enough, then you just go off to the rainforest. That should be enough to make it uninhabitable to life as we know it.
I thought you would say destroy all the mosquitoes, and then that would destroy the Earth.
No, that's a different argument we're bringing up. For those of you who don't know, this little discussion is, l-boogy's put the idea that we should destroy all the mosquitoes. I said,
it's not my idea. There's a lot of other famous scientists and people who know this stuff.
And I just said
their idea.
I just wondered. I was worried that that might cause some weird kind of effect in the food chain,
Yep, we destroy the mosquitoes, all the fish die. All the fish dies, all the humans die.
Well, maybe not quite like that quick, or maybe, but
that's your thinking.
But it would cause some sort of imbalance. It's a delicate thing. I mean, I was just wondered about it. I had a little hesitation, and Boogie's like, "Well, no, all these scientists." I'm like, "Okay, fine," but I mean, I just wonder if there's a chance it could go wrong if you do it, and that's just a discussion we've had.
because there's some places in this world where there are no mosquitoes, and hence the people are going to die.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I think like big parts of California, no mosquitoes. Be careful, people. The end is coming for you guys, because there's an imbalance to your ecosystem in San Diego. No mosquitoes, which means you guys are living wrong.
Okay, if you want to misstate it, but sure. I mean, I just said I wonder about it. It's like I don't think it's a trivial thing just to get rid of an entire species or kind. I don't even know if it's more than a species. How many different species of mosquitoes there are? Just something I wonder about. I don't think there's anything wrong with a little bit of caution.
Yeah, and I think there's nothing wrong with getting rid of dengue fever and malaria. I say if we get rid of malaria, some people might live. Maybe some of the kids in Africa and in South America. I care about them, but hey, if we want to save the mosquitoes, just let the kids die. Philippines, dengue fever is a problem.
Yeah, I know.
If you get rid of the mosquitoes, you're going to have overpopulations because no one's going to die.
Yeah.
So you agree with me?
No. I mean, I don't know. I'm not even sure which one you're saying. When I said no, I think I don't agree with you because I don't even know what you're talking about.
Because we shouldn't kill the mosquitoes that are causing people to die in the Philippines.
No, yeah. I don't even know what you're stating. So
I'm saying save the people in the Philippines from dying. Dengue fever. How do we do that? We kill the mosquitoes. But we might throw an unbalance in the ecosystem by doing it. So what do you pick?
I just said you should work with an abundance of caution. And you're just like, well, just get rid of them all. I mean,
I'm not just saying that. Like I said, it's other people who have said it.
Okay.
And I'm just, saying, I'm simplifying it for you. Saying, hey,
yeah,
we need to kill them because they're a nuisance and they're causing death and they're trying to destroy the world. And I'm trying to save the world here. Someone already said, hey, I know how to destroy the earth. Let's inject mosquitoes with malaria. And it's working. And I'm trying to stop it. And people like Sterno are saying, hey, let the evil win.
Yeah, okay, sure. Put me in that. I'm one of those let the evil win people. I don't know. Come on, man. I already explained what I'm saying.
I know.
How many more times I got to explain it?
Yeah, because you're saying, I don't know. It might screw things up.
Yeah, I'm just like,
And I'm saying it will save lives. Are you telling me we don't kill the mosquito? If we kill all the mosquitoes, you think
you're talking about totally eliminating them from everywhere?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everywhere, including the Amazon and places where there are no people because the mosquitoes already killed all the people. All those places.
Yeah. Like I said, I just wonder what would happen. We don't, we did. Like I said, I am one of the people that believe there's a really delicate balance that you mess up something, there's a chance something worse could happen that you don't understand, you don't anticipate.
So by getting rid of the woolly mammoth, did we destroy anything?
We didn't get rid of the woolly mammoth.
Okay.
I mean, okay, I don't even know if this is a true story, but it was an article or I guess it was an article that went around for a few years ago where they talked about how we at one point hunted down all the wolves in the Yellowstone area. And then later on, because they were gone, someone said, hey, let's reintroduce them because, the place has become desolate. And they're like, we should bring back the species of wolf. And eventually, when the wolves came back, they actually changed the balance of the number of deer in the area. The deer had apparently been overgrazing, which allowed the vegetation to come back, which allowed when the vegetation came back, that allowed different plants, and it changed the course of the river and allowed other species to come back and made certain areas of Yellowstone more lush. And I don't even know if it's 100% true. It just might be. It might just be some kind of parable-ish thing that just kind of explains how things are interconnected, and it's amazing how things, And I just like, that's what I'm saying. Give me pause. You don't know how things are connected. I mean, sometimes, you could. I mean, sure, shoot. I know that you said there are people that have removed it from their area, and they seem to have no issue. I don't know.
Yep.
But you're talking about the entire planet. You're talking about eradication. That's a different thing.
Yep. Bill Gates. Do you think Bill Gates is a smart man? Do you think if Bill Gates says kill all the mosquitoes, we should do it?
He's not a biologist.
He is a man who is.
He's a guy that did.
He's a humanitarian.
Yeah.
You think he's probably the greatest humanitarian living today?
Okay, I'll give him that.
Well, Bill Gates says mosquitoes are the deadliest animal in the world.
Okay.
They spread diseases like malaria.
Just to clarify, I have no love for mosquitoes.
In 2015, they've killed 429,000 people in that 1 year alone.
Okay.
429,000 people. And half of the world lives at the risk of contracting a disease from a mosquito that will lead to death, including us. So some of his scientists said, hey, we can, depending on where you live, mosquitoes may range from itch-inducing annoyance to a constant threat.
Mm-hmm.
So some scientists are leading the research for what happens if we kill them all.
All right.
So
have they finished their findings on what happens if we kill them
all? Pretty much.
Okay. And what are they saying?
Pretty much nothing.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah. Some of the fish will have to find new foods.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a long article. I mean, I could go on it.
Right.
But first of all, the food chain will likely be okay.
Okay.
Mosquitoes act as a key food source for fish, birds, lizards, frogs, and bats, and other animals. Yet no species relies solely on them.
Mm-hmm.
As the journal Nature, it's a popular journal, found in 2010, other insects could flourish in their place, and it seems most species would find alternatives to eat. It's like if you had no rice, if you took away all of our rice, what are we going to do? Filipinos live on rice. What are we going to do? Are we going to die?
No.
No. We're going to eat corn. So, says other insects could flourish in their place. Yeah. And mosquitoes do help pollinate thousands of plants. The flowers could die. But Janet McAllister, who is an entomologist with the Center for Disease Control, says mosquito pollination isn't critical to any plants that humans rely on. So basically, yeah, some plants might die, but who cares?
Okay.
It's not plants we need. The yellowtail photohedron of North Africa will have to find another way.
Yeah. Well, what if the yellowtail photohedron of South Africa has a cure for some disease that we don't even know about yet? Well, whatever.
Phil Launibus. I know you know Phil Launibus.
Oh, sure.
He's the University.
My boy Phil. I have no idea who this guy is.
University of Florida entomologist has said, whatever insect rises up to replace the mosquitoes could become equally or more better to the population.
More better?
As in they could pollinate more,
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, or they could, be worse.
So they could either be better or worse. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's hedging your bets a little bit. Sure.
But inevitably, the absence of mosquitoes would shift the ecosystem, but would it be drastic enough or long-lasting enough for a change? The next point, this thing says, hundreds of thousands of children will be saved. The most drastic change we would see is hundreds of thousands of children will not die of malaria each year, most of which are children under 5. Add to that the reduction of roughly 55,000 annual deaths reducible from dengue fever or yellow fever, for which the Aedes aegypti, I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming it's a mosquito, is the main carrier. The human toll has researchers pondering how to rid the earth of mosquitoes. British researchers developed genetically modified Aedes aegypti mosquitoes that self-destruct through the process. It is costly, though. The global elimination of entire species could be a little far-fetched, says Stephen Juliano, an Illinois State University ecologist. But eradicating, we have a good chance of starting in localized areas. So, whoever wrote this sucks. Whoever wrote this article sucks.
What do you mean? When they just jumping around?
I'm trying to read it and not sound stupid reading it.
Oh.
In this rarely known newspaper called the USA Today. So those are my facts that I bring to the conversation.
Okay.
You know, saving the 500,000 kids.
All right. I mean, I'm not saying they should die. I'm just saying it's a thing. Eliminating any species as a choice. You know, some things happen in nature, and that's like whatever.
Yeah, I know. I'm not for eliminating sharks.
Because
it will screw up the ecosystem.
Because you know this.
Yes.
Right.
Whereas the mosquitoes.
Because that's what researchers said, right? Even if all the research says, yeah, it should be fine, that's still not 100%. Like, there's still a gamble involved. Yes. I'm not saying that it's.
Yes, there is a gamble.
Right.
I'd rather.
I didn't say you shouldn't do it.
I said, gamble.
I said it gives me pause to think about it. I just said, you know, it's not a small thing to eliminate a species. That's all I'm saying.
It's a big deal.
But you're misstating it. Like I'm saying no. Like I want people to die. That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing. I say we risk the gamble to save 500,000 kids. Do you think it's a good risk? Throwing off the ecosystem to save 500,000 kids.
I think we should take the risk eventually, but I think we should.
Yes, and I say the chance is now. The time is now before another kid dies. And like I said, it is not like I just said, "Hey, let's do this." No, it's been studied,
right,
by entomologists and ecologists, and me.
Okay.
To me, the risk reward is saving 5,000 kids versus losing plants.
Right. I guess I'm not. I want to say I'm all for saving the kids. Don't get me wrong. God, don't make it sound like I'm like, oh, whatever.
Well, that's my reason for killing the mosquitoes.
I just say it could be. You could have some weird effect that we haven't anticipated.
And I say, if you wait any longer, more people are going to die.
Okay, sure.
So you agree now that we should kill the mosquitoes?
I never disagreed with that. I just don't know if we should do it as quickly as everybody's just like, oh, we can do it. We can, just because we can do it doesn't mean we should do it right away. I mean, if the researchers, if people, most people have come to a consensus, and you apparently have all these people quoting it. There's still, you still have there's still a chance that someone else might be somebody else is saying, no, that's not a good idea because of this and this.
And you're that person.
No, I'm talking about someone else who has research that's in the field. And if no one else is there,
find me that person.
I'm just saying, there is a risk and then eventually you got to the point where, just do it because the risk is minimal. And you said they're at that point. I'm like, well, okay, are they at that point? I don't know enough of that to say that they are at that point. Okay, fine. To make that jump to eradicate something, the way they're planning to eradicate them is to introduce a non-fertile.
Basically, they introduce those mosquitoes to the colony or to the environment. The mosquitoes mate and their babies carry a genetic mutation. The mutation causes their babies to automatically die or something. Like when they give birth.
They're not viable, whatever. Yeah, in whatever way.
Yeah. So basically, they're not having babies anymore,
right?
Or the babies just die off, and and within 2 weeks, a whole area could be rid of mosquitoes. I believe it's what's that genetic thing called where you mess with the DNA?
Oh crap! Gene therapy?
No. It starts with the S or a C or
oh crap! I hear it in like science fiction.
I know.
And stuff. Oh damn! I don't know what it is. I could remember Kingsman. I'm not gonna be able to remember. Shoot.
But yeah. And I know when people hear genetic modification, oh no, we're going to create monsters.
It's funny until we do. What if we do? What if we, by introducing this genetic change all over the place, we eventually cause something that's worse than what we, because we are not God still, even though we have more knowledge than any generation before us. There's a chance we can do something that can royally screw things up. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying we shouldn't, but I'm just saying we gotta really wonder about the risk. Don't do something, or I don't want to say casually. I mean, people are researching, and I get that, but it's a big deal.
Yeah,
it's a really big deal.
So it's saving lives.
Yeah, but you're kind of, to me, you're a little nonchalant about it.
Because
that's what I'm saying. That's where I guess
because I'm not hem and hawing. I am finding a yes or a no, and I've read enough to say yes.
Okay, fine.
Bill Gates says yes, I say yes, because Bill Gates is the man.
All right.
And it's called CRISPR, is the genetic modification.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that term, but I could never define it. If you asked me what it was, I wouldn't be able to say exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's where they look into the DNA and they say, hey, if we took this little strand and moved it over here, you would get.
Is that the one where they were able to, if they wanted to, they could kind of make chickens into dinosaurs? Because they would just reactivate some of the latent.
I think so.
I'm just not,
but I'm not sure if that's exactly true.
Because they were saying before that like chickens and birds, since they basically came from dinosaurs, they have a lot of latent genetic information that they could just kind of reactivate, and it's talking in really general terms, because I don't know enough to talk in more specific terms. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fine, kill all the mosquitoes. The world goes to hell. That's fine.
And there you have it. Sterno finally agrees.
No, Sterno gives up and doesn't want to talk about it anymore. That's pretty much where it is.
If you were able to genetically modify people, what is something you would
remove Down syndrome,
which CRISPR can do?
All right.
But what if that creates monsters and everything? That's what that is. That is. I mean, I'm not joking. That is.
Yeah.
Basically, what.
I mean, like I said, it's a dangerous thing. If I could do it with absolute certainty that it's not going to create a monster, I would absolutely do it in a split second. But I'd wonder. Again, this is just. Maybe it's because I read too much science fiction as a kid that I just wonder what people can screw up things royally. That's probably where it comes from. That's I would say it's more than just probably. It's probably where it comes from. It's because I've read this stuff where, and people, it's the whole thing that, it's back in they started out with, it's like a common trope in most of the science fiction I read where people, oh, I wanted to do this and this happened. And, how many times have we heard that story in different forms? So
we are going to turn into flies.
Which one is that?
The Fly.
That wasn't him trying to be that was a teleporter where they merged. That's not exactly him like let's change genetic structure of people, let me make them and they became flies. That was like other different things. I mean, yeah, I guess there was a sequel to it, wasn't there?
I don't know.
And he became kind of flyish.
I never saw past Fly 1.
Mm-hmm.
Don't spoil Fly 2 for everyone else, though.
And that's pretty much the trailer. I think it didn't give much away by saying he became kind of flyish.
I can tell you that's the plot for Jurassic World. What's the last one that came out? Jurassic World?
No, there was one after that.
Jurassic.
It was a sequel to Jurassic World. Jurassic World is the first one with what's his name?
Okay, so Jurassic. I don't know. I saw it too.
Yeah.
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom?
I guess. Yeah, I knew it was one of those.
Well, the plot of it, spoiling a little bit.
Okay.
They create a genetically modified monster, dinosaur. They create a new dinosaur, basically one that didn't exist before. Basically, They took raptors and other things and made it an evil dinosaur.
Didn't they do that in the first one?
No, the first one they made dinosaurs that were already existing.
Wasn't there that one in the water that was like?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Okay.
Well, this one, the main part of the story is they created a evil dinosaur. More evil than a raptor because they used raptor genes and other genes and put them together.
No, that was the first one. There was something, wasn't there? Like, because that's what they
And then they had a big auction where all these rich people bid on. Were trying to bid on.
I think they must have done it twice then because they did it in the first one too. That was what they because.
No, it's a stupid. It's stupid.
Okay, I didn't see the second one.
But, it's terrible.
Okay,
that's why I'm spoiling it for you because it's not worth watching.
All right.
And I love the Jurassic Park franchise.
Yeah.
But I hated this last movie.
Okay.
Because the whole plot of the story is, hey, let's make a evil monster dinosaur with our genetic powers. Asian dude.
Oh, he came back?
Yeah, it's his idea. And he said, let's do this crazy dinosaur thing because I'm evil. And let's get all the evil millionaires from around the world to bid to see if they can own it.
Yeah, that wasn't in the first one.
So they all go to the special house and they bid on it, and all of a sudden it gets out and free. Guess what happens? There's this evil dinosaur trying to kill people in the house. It's really stupid.
Are they stuck in the house and the dinosaur's hunting them down? Like that?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, there's other dinosaurs too.
Well, yeah.
And they're trying to keep it from leaving the house because they don't want it in the world.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
It's a stupid story.
All right.
And I'm worried that you're getting your information from stupid stories like that.
I'm not getting information. It's just the concept.
Yeah, you're getting your knowledge.
There's just a
from sci-fi
cautionary tale that's not necessarily based in scientific truth, but the concept is not totally, it's not worth.
Yeah, and they played out the concept in this movie, and it was stupid.
Well, that's just because it's one stupid movie. That concept's been used in some masterpieces of science fiction in the past, so it's just. I mean, Jurassic Park was basically the original Jurassic Park with the variation of the same theme was based on that. So.
Which would have worked fine if you didn't have some weird people trying to steal. if Nor or what's his name?
There was a part where freaking what's his name? The guy that was a fly even explains how
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah,
don't get his name right. He's a legend.
I know. I was gonna eventually get to it, but yeah, he even explains how it's just because you can do
Nature
it,
finds a way though.
The whole thing, yes. So he's the one saying, "Oh no, be careful! I became a fly." No, he didn't say that, but things happen.
And if Newman didn't try to stupidly steal the Barbasol, it would have been fine.
What if it was someone who was more competent and they actually did steal it and they put it into the world when it became mass produced and like stolen by some other countries and they just did whatever they wanted to do?
Or we would have a harmonious Jurassic Park that everyone could enjoy.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, just you've introduced like creatures that were never meant to be in this time zone. I mean, time, that kind of thing. It's just. Man-meddling. It's just something you gotta be careful.
Then we have to free them from all the people that don't want them caged in. You'd have your people saying, don't cage the animals. They need to be free.
You talking about like PETA-ish kind of organizations? Okay, yeah.
That's also in the last Jurassic Park.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's totally ruined now. Don't anybody watch it if you haven't seen it already. I'm probably one of the few people.
These animals need to be free. We need to let them live.
Oh, that's so dumb.
We created them. That was bad. But now that they're created, they need to roam free.
Okay.
So stupid.
Seriously? That's stupid.
Yes. I'm ruining the movie for a lot of you.
I get it, but yeah. We introduced something that should not have been here, but now that it's here, let's let it out and mess up even more stuff. Basically, what you're saying. Oh, wow. Oh, and that didn't do well? Can't imagine why.
Although, if they take the franchise and make it totally... Because the problem right now is it's so stupid, it would never happen. Mm-hmm. If they make it so crazily stupid that it's
like a
obnoxious...
Sharknado?
Basically, more like Fast and the Furious.
Oh.
How Fast and the Furious is so stupid that it's good again. You know,
so over the top.
It's so over the top, so wild and crazy. Although the last Fast and the Furious sucked, but but you get my point. Where it's not grounded in reality anymore. Now you're trying to see how
you just top
crazy
yourself,
you can
be.
And yeah. Jurassic Park needs to go that way.
You don't think they can save it to make it worthwhile without going that route?
No, it needs to be. It needs to stop trying to be real, and now it's just become.
Oh, so now that the dinosaurs will meld with human DNA, and it's another like a fight for the planet now.
Yes, now we got to go humans versus dinosaurs.
They'll tear down the Statue of Liberty, and you damn dirty apes, and no, you damn dirty lizards,
and it turns out they were here the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Jeez,
that's the way they need to go.
Okay, if you're listening out there, Boogie has a solution to save your franchise.
And that's how you destroy the Earth.
that was creative too. I got to give you that one. It's more fun than the diarrhea one. So yeah, let's go with that. At least I get to see a Triceratops. Maybe ride one.
All right, let's do a Tagalog word of the day.
Sure. This is the part of our podcast where we educate our listeners on the Filipino language. Neither Boogie nor I are actual native speakers of Filipino or Tagalog, so if we get some aspect of the word incorrect, like its general usage or some nuance of its meaning, feel free to let us know because we value your feedback. But please keep in mind that we have said in the past, and we will continue to say into the future, that this is not an informational, educational type podcast. So don't make us feel bad if you get it wrong. Just let us know. We're all just sensitive people here, especially me, I guess. Do you have a word in mind, Boogie?
Let's go with pakpak. Do you know what pakpak is?
No, actually.
Pakpak is wings.
Pakpak?
Pakpak. Merong pakpak ang ibon.
That is so close to a... Okay.
I know. That's a good one.
Okay, pakpak.
Pakpak. It's basically any word that repeats itself is a good word.
Right.
Pakpak, dib.
Mm-hmm. I don't even go there. I got too many bad ones come to mind.
In fact, this might be my favorite Tagalog word of all time.
Pakpak.
Pakpak.
You got a sentence word or
no? Okay. Merong ang ibon, merong pakpak.
Okay,
pakpak.
So let's make pakpak our word of the day.
Word of the day.
Sorry, I didn't do that right. I'm just still trying to let's not say something bad.
Nothing wrong with pakpak.
No, but it can lead to some bad stuff. Got to be careful. No matter what the research says.
Yep. Sumugat sa pakpak, which means
the wing is hurt.
Yep, the bird is injured in its wing.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Or we can say nasa ilalim ng pagtatanggal. No, screw it. Never mind.
Okay.
I was trying to do under the wings of protection, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, pak. Anything else?
Nah, I think good.
Make sure you visit our website, www.sini-gang.com.
Or email us at thesini-gang@gmail.com.
Follow us on Twitter at thesini-gang.
Find us on Facebook on facebook.com/thesini-gang. And look for our videos on YouTube. Do a search for our URL, www.sini-gang.com. And that should take you there. Please, if you go there, like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. Do that bell thing. We'd appreciate it. So until next time, this is Sterno Supernova.
This is l-boogy, the Elemental One, saying thanks for listening and see you now. Today is 30th?
31st.
Oh, yeah.
Good. I mean, it really doesn't matter if if you were to lose it anyway. As long as I'm going to save it no matter what. So anyway, thanks for tuning in for this episode. Tune in for next time around. Until then, take care.